All right. Well, nobody's here, so I can be myself 100%. Um, I slept very little. Um, I think I woke up yesterday at 7 a.m. and I slept today at 10 a.m. and then slept for 3 hours and I woke up at 1 or maybe 2 p.m. or 1:30, something like that. So powering through building this startup. So join the journey. All right. What are we doing here? Okay. Let's see. Mm-mm-mm. One of the mistakes that I have done early in this project is that I did not plan 100%. And mind you, you will never be able to actually plan 100% for any startup. Uh, but at least you should reach to a level where you are aware of all the elements within a project. And if it's 80% good, if it's 70% good, you should go for it, build your MVP, and just go from there. However, the problem over here, or I don't like the word problem, the issue over here is that I am not a technical founder. So during that journey, I had to learn about API calls and authenticate user authentication and style guidelines and component library, um, product roadmap, uh, and product requirement documents and things that I haven't had to deal with it in my previous startup because I had a technical co-founder. So my advice to you, if you are a non-technical founder, vibe coding your way through this journey through your new startup, I would definitely advise you on planning. However, there is a very, very fine, thin line mentally, not in actuality. And there is difference between them. There's a very fine, thin line between trying to build something good for MVP and trying to go for perfection. And the reason I say there is a fine, thin line between those two statements that looks completely apart, it's that it's in your mind 100%. You keep saying, but if I do this, then it will prepare for later. But if I build it this way, then it will facilitate growth later on. Wrong. Unless it's connected, unless you see a much bigger image or vision that requires doing what you're doing right now at a much slower pace. Why much slower pace? Because you will have to try to get from a 50 or 60% all the way to 70 or 80% good. You will never reach perfection. But if the project is too large, for example, the project that I'm working on right now is large enough and it has merit behind it. It has product market fit, and you are an industry expert, and you know things that give you an upper hand or unfair advantage within a market, then by all means, go for it. I would personally go against all the advice from all the startup founders saying, no, you should just build something small and go for it. No, it doesn't work anymore. I personally, it doesn't work like that. In a day and age of AI, if you don't lock it down 100%, by 100% I mean like 80%. If you don't lock your 80% good, and I mean good, then you are basically set for failure. And the only way to do that is take your time and plan thoroughly. So again, remember, plan thoroughly, but be aware of analysis paralysis, and be aware of trying to reach perfection, because it is definitely an enemy of growth and monetization. So I've done that in my previous startup, and literally I'm not going to do it again. So that's why I've actually decided, one of the main reasons that I've decided to jump in live every single day, sharing my startup journey and building life, is because I actually forgot the connection between this, the ADHD brain. That's the ADHD freaking brain. I forgot the connection between the two things I was talking about. Awesome. Well, let's get into it. Just be aware of analysis paralysis and reaching for perfection. Perfection is the enemy of growth and monetization. However, if you're building towards something that is big, and you know some pieces of data point that gives you an advantage over the market, an unfair advantage, specifically if you are an industry expert or have as I said, data points that gives you that unfair advantage, then by all means plan it well and thoroughly and take your time with it. And if you come across a mentor, a startup founder, or advisor, or an investor that says, no, launch it as it is, don't even listen to them. I will tell you why. The reason I'm telling you not to listen to them is because the following. The journey of building that monster upfront, it will uncover so many things for you that you didn't know about your project, that will help you plan the foundations in a much better way. So by all means, take your chance at it and try to perfect it. By perfect, I mean 80% good, or try to reach perfection. And since you have an upper hand in the market, go for it. So, all right. What we are doing over here is we are building we're building an ecosystem of AI agents that helps fitness business owners and professionals and businesses in general. But we are starting only with fitness businesses because I'm in that industry and I know a lot about it. It helps service providers with their daily mundane tasks that they truly hate. So, and the reason I know that they truly hate is because I've been in the fitness sector for almost 20 plus years now, and I know for a fact that I was one of them, hating the need to do social media, follow up with clients, build advertisement campaign, funnels, website, copyright, and copy on your website, taking the right pictures, doing your content creation, search engine optimization. There are dozens of things that I truly dreaded doing throughout the entire day. So my idea was to build an ecosystem of AI agents that helps fitness business owners and professionals and content creators in the fitness sector to launch their project in or online business or their website in a matter of probably 3-4 minutes. Everything. I mean, everything. So, yeah, continue watching, and I will annotate through the build. Right now, we're going through discussing with Claude the correct UI element or the library of components and the UI guidelines. By UI, I mean the user interface and the user experience. And by the way, again, I'm not a technical I'm not a technical founder, so by all means, you can laugh all you want about what I'm saying. Cool. All right. Alrighty. So did we decide that it's going to be an AI website build versus a set of themes right up front where the user is able to choose one of the available themes, and then later on they can upgrade or they can use AI? Or is it going to happen upfront at the onboarding process? I do remember we said that is going to be a hybrid approach where we're going to start with few themes and then add the AI function later on. The AI website generation function later on. And if that's the scenario, I think it's time to walk me through how to create my themes on V0 and then migrate them into my database, and how to make that modular in a way where when the user interacts with AI agents, they are able to immediately, or rather, when they interact with the AI agent during the onboarding process, then that data is fetched or integrated into the table of database. Sometimes when I hear myself talking to AI, I'm like, I sound like a retard. Is it still politically incorrect to say retard? Not quite sure. I don't know. We'll see. I have a V0 account, but I'm not quite sure about the API. How can I get the API? Can you guide me through the process? So we need the V0. Where is the V0? Yep. All right. Well, how about this? Just get out. Preferences, settings. Oh, there you go. New key. So right now, what we are doing is we're basically planning to integrate instead of starting or building everything from scratch and actively reinventing the wheel. We're searching for a platform that have an AI website uh, generation function, but that platform should have an API key or should allow you to integrate using APIs. And that's basically what we're going to be doing. So Next, all right, so what we need to do is to go to env file, then where's env file? Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Okay, approve. All right, you got the API, we injected it into the env file, and now we're gonna start generating themes, and we're going to try to make that modular in a way where when the user is interacting during the onboarding process with our master AI agent, who would be working as their business co-founder or co-pilot, the user will then state some information like their name, their specialty, their category, the services that they have, the business name, and some extra details. And this data will be injected directly into the website. And based on this collective of data, we'll be able to generate the website for them directly. And I've tried it. It's basically in seconds. So I'm really hoping that this works internally within FitFinder. Excuse me, that's my other startup within my new AI startup. So people chat. Okay. Recording in progress. People, notes, style. No. Then. Progress API key is now loaded, but response structure is different than expected. So we will have to check the SDK documentation more carefully and basically update the code to handle the correct response structure. Fantastic. So that is good. Now, let's go with another agent and work on another task while The first agent is working on this API key issue. Fantastic. All right. What were we doing over here? We were building the UI system library. Okay. Which one did we decide with? We decided to go with okay, hold on. You stop. Wait. And now let's run the full theme generation script. Okay. Let's go here. I am getting. Oh, actually, no. It's much better. It was set up correctly. Sure, Bubba. Possible stream ended or detected a falafels. Okay, no worries. Hmm? Dude, I don't care anymore. All right, now let's run the full theme generation script. This will generate 5 themes, taking approximately 2.5 minutes. No. Now, if I give you a link to a project inside V0, will you be able to fetch the data or the code of that project, of that theme? And I say that because I know exactly what you're going to generate is one version of a theme that is completely different than the version that I'm looking for or I have in mind. Basically, the theme that I created is probably an unconventional theme or an unconventional way of creating a theme. The theme that I've created has two faces. One face for the normal one-page landing page, like an actual website made from one single page, but it has psychological triggers in the content. But when or if the user is viewing it from a mobile phone, a smaller screen, it turns into a highly optimized and psychologically driven structure that looks like Linktree, but it's not Linktree or link in bio, but it doesn't have the same structure as the usual link in bio that we all know. The reason that I have done that for is because link in bio have a very, very, very low conversion rate. Let me repeat that because you did not capture it. Link in bio have a very low conversion rate. I think it's close to 2.5 or 3%. So the file or the theme that I've created inside the other platform have those two structures that looks completely different. However, they have the same theme, characteristics, colors, structure, card design, and some other elements as well. So answer the question and tell me if you understood exactly what I was talking about. Because if you're able to get or to fetch that data, that code, and understand the structure that I've built, then we will be able to build the other themes based on that structure. All right. I'm literally giving secrets away during this live, but it's okay. There's no shortage of knowledge anymore. People will figure this shit out. So I would rather be the one that tell you about it. And I hardly ever done a live. Probably this is my 5th live stream. So if you like what you are getting while watching me going through this startup build phase, share the life, share the link for other people who are startup founders, who are non-coders, who are vibe coding, who are in the AI world. So yeah. Actually, now that I said that, I actually should get on startup scene in Austin. Resource events. Request for help. 22nd of January. Okay. Best of Austin. The first calendar. and then edit. Okay, I'll go on here. Free to join. Feel free to join. I'm basically inviting the everyone that I know to the stream. Feel, not fell. Man, I'm really flabbergasted about like the fact that people would be like following other people who are just responding to videos or having live reaction or literally chit-chatting about nothing important in life, and they spend so much time following them. So I was like, if people are willing to do that and they're putting themselves up for criticism and for judgment by other people in their network, in their environment, community, family members even get really sassy about and silly about that, then why don't I? Let's just do it. I want to test that link. See what it's gonna do. Oh no. Well, hey, if it's on another platform, nope. If it's on another one, what do I see as a user? Customize cookies. Nope. That's not the correct link. Okay. My stream on the link below. And feel free to join. There you go. And what is the link? Let me send the link. What is the link? Let me send the link. What is the link? I think I can send my Instagram. Okay, Instagram. Searching for the why am I not live on Instagram? Anyway, okay, no worries. How about LinkedIn? Am I live on LinkedIn or YouTube even? Dude, this world is mind-boggling for me. Honestly. Oh, I'm live. This world is mind-boggling for me. Honestly. Oh. Okay. I like it. I like being live. I love it. No, I don't like it. I love it. You have to say things that you don't like in a very positive way that your body will feel. Your body will have no other chance, no other possibility apart from just loving it. If you're eating shit, you say, I love shit. I don't like using bad words, but hey, if you're eating falafel and you don't like falafel, first of all, if you don't like falafel, I don't want to be friends with you. Our relationship has ended before it began, so don't talk to me. Falafel is the best thing in life. And kushari. If you guys know kushari, anything about kushari? All right, so let's see what I said. I understand exactly what you are describing. Let me address both parts. Can I fetch the code? Yes, partially. If you give me can use with fetch to retrieve, then this will give me access to all generated files. It's an adaptive design. Yes. See, that's why when you are not a technical founder, your technical terms are like sometimes for you it's frustrating, especially when you're talking to an investor, because they can pick on your language. So try to learn those terms as you go through the journey. It's adaptive design. I hardly saw any platforms, any website creation platforms that uses the adaptive design methodology. Research that part. It's insane. I absolutely fucking love it. Who's watching? There's somebody who just joined. Oh, somebody on Facebook? I don't know who that is. But if you are watching on Facebook, thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate you. Appreciate Sions. Actually, what I'm going to do is also go over here on YouTube and just for the purpose of testing, because this is awesome, I am loving it. Oh, you don't have the account? Okay, cool. Oh, well, know what they say. Okay. Cool. Coolius amigos. All right. Well, build something much more. Oh, I understand your adapter. Simple theme, traditional one-page layout, full section with rich content, psychology triggered, copyright and flow, professional trust-building presentation, mobile view, optimized link tree, not a standard link tree clone, vertical list of buttons, highly optimized key insight. You are using responsive design and an adaptive design. Yes, that's what I'm doing as a conversion optimization strategy. I love this. I love this. Okay. This is one of the statement that we are going to save for our marketing document. So what we will say is everything agents and important marketing and technical statements. People don't do this, by the way. I'm putting myself over here like to be a mockery, but I will love it, no matter how you judge it. So the statement that I have learned today, it's not that I've learned. I knew exactly what it is. It's just a much better way of saying it. And when you find that those statements, like literally, fucking hold them tight and save them somewhere, because those statements becomes. I don't know. I'm Egyptian. English is second language. I don't know. So becomes your marketing copyright. They become the foundations of your marketing copyright. So the new statement, responsive design. We are using responsive design as a conversion optimization strategy. Absolutely love it. I love it. Cool. All right, let's go back to this. Oh, you need to get out of the test, buddy. You need to get out of the test. Analyzing your business. I love you too, Adam. Okay. What else? Okay, I think I'm gonna have to go. So I wish you guys all the best, because I need to pick my boy up from the school. Love it. For myself, because I know there was nobody watching. I'm in love with my new journey. I'm gonna stay dedicated and committed to going live every single day, at least for an hour. So to myself, thank you for doing this. I really appreciate you. You're doing something extremely I don't like the word vulnerable and vulnerability, because it's woo stuff. But thank you for being open. Thank you for putting yourself out to the world, knowing that this is not who you are. It's something that has never been a part of your life for the past 15 years. So keep going at it. You're doing a great job. I'm proud of you, truly. fall for more. This is what they say.